Mommy's looking past that and she's now nurturing the deeper issues with her daughter because that's what the cutting and the scars represent. Yo, 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 we are talking writing dramatic films, and our case study for today is Let Her Eat Cake. Striving to please her overbearing mother, a 13-year-old gymnast attempts to lose 5 pounds in one night. This is a short film she wrote and directed as her thesis film in college. Got it. Total runtime for this bad boy is 11 minutes and 42 seconds. We're gonna watch it through together, and we're gonna break it down as we go. Take a look at the pieces and parts. How did they use symbolism and visual metaphors to really amplify the storytelling here? Let's get into it.
Right arm forward. Middle split.
Okay. Beautiful hair.
And don't forget weigh-ins tomorrow. I don't want to see anything over 100.
So already we're hitting the conflict. We love to see it. Weigh-ins tomorrow. I don't want to see anything over 100. And what do we have? She steps on a scale. 105? 34 seconds into the film, and we're already at the inciting incident. How's that for hitting the ground running? Our protagonist has a problem. Double checking, because we got to double check. Yes, you are 1 over 100. You are, in fact, over 100. Triple check. Okay. 105. Got it.
That's a small piece.
I'm not really hungry.
Good.
What?
Present time.
What? Okay, hold on. It's her birthday. Okay, mommy's the gym teacher, because this is the same lady. She's the gymnastics coach. Got it. She says she's not that hungry, and mama says, good. So mama likes that she didn't want to eat that much of her birthday cake. Okay. Not good.
Present time.
Wow. Our setup is done. Mama wants her to be under a certain weight. Her mom is the gymnastics teacher. I think that's all we need for the setup. Very efficient. 1 minute, 43 seconds into the film, and already we have everything we need to get into the film. Very efficient storytelling. Very good. Very good. Aw, cuteness. Tries on the new outfit that she got for her birthday present here, and she can't fit it. We're in the rising action. Things get complicated. She's also over 100 pounds. Got it. Officially rising action territory. Okay. So we know what she's thinking about. What is this? Cut the fat along the dotted line? Okay. So baby girl is cutting, and we know what's going on in her head because we can see it. So this is a visual metaphor, and it's also an activity in a scene, right? Okay, very nice, very good. And we're taking pictures of it. We literally had a scene with no dialogue, and it told us everything we need to know. So we have a good understanding of the problem, right? But part of the rising action is saying, what are our characters going to do about their problems? So what is she going to do? We're 3 minutes in. What's she going to do about the problem? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we just layered up a whole bunch of clothing. Got it. Mama's still passed out. Got it. So we're sneaking out of the house. Okay. This is dramatic action. Whatever she's doing something about the problem. Okay? This is good. Very good. This is action towards solving a problem. It's a very, very pretty shot. Framed on that house. It feels equally weighted and balanced. Very, very well composed. Nice. Oh no, oh no, more conflict. Bizarre behavior, not good. Is that a boo-boo on her face? From the fall? Technically, for the story, this is not good, but you know what? It's her flippin' birthday. Get you some, baby girl. Get you some. Get you some cake. Don't worry about mama. Don't worry about them LBSs. Very slow zoom. Building tension. Mama's probably gonna catch her. We're indicating an exclamation mark here. This is almost mimicking Mama's point of view as she's creeping up on her, right? Got it? Boom. Gotcha.
What are you doing down here? And what happened to your face?
Nothing.
Why aren't you in bed?
I was, getting something. I was, getting water.
Really, Claudia?
What?
You know better.
I know,
You just have no self-control.
It's like the only thing I had today.
And what's tomorrow?
Weigh-ins? I know, but I just
Do
ran.
you want to stay on the team?
Yes?
Then get rid of it.
What?
Get rid of it.
But I already ate it.
And?
What's the point of food if you can't eat it?
Well, what's the point of being a gymnast if you eat like a pig?
I'd rather be a happy pig than skinny and miserable.
And what's that supposed to mean?
I don't want to be like you.
You don't want to be like the person who sacrificed everything for you. I should have thought of that before you ruined my career.
You should have thought of that before you got knocked up by a deadbeat.
Claudia, clear grass!
Okay, so the dialogue in here is really good. Every line packs a punch back and forth. Very, very good technique with the dialogue here.
Do you want to stay on the team?
Well, do you want to stay on the team?
Yes?
Then get rid of it.
What?
Then get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
But I already ate it.
But I already ate it. And implying you should throw it up. Every line is like a boxing match. Very good. There's a little bit of acting with a capital A here, so we can bring it down just a little. That's all I would say, but still very good.
You should have thought of that.
Claudia, clear grass! Don't you dare speak to me like that! I am your mother! You brought me me into this world and you can take me out. I know. If you dare speak to me like that again, you ungrateful brat, I'm gonna... What? Humiliate me in front of everyone because I don't have the metabolism of a hummingbird? Well, good luck with that, because I quit.
Oh.
You don't mean it.
Yes, I do. I'm done living your dreams. You only put me in gymnastics because you couldn't do it yourself.
Burn. Good use of blocking here as well to show the progression of the arguments. We're showing power dynamics with the blocking. Very good. Down here, they're on equal footing.
And what's
having
that
an argument. Daughter's going in, going for a stance, and Mama's chasing daughter up the stairs.
Don't you dare speak to me like that. I am your mother.
Who has the higher ground in this scene? Claudia does. She has the higher ground in the argument. She's making the better points, but she also has the higher ground literally. We can see visually that she also has the upper hand. She's ascending the stairs. Mama follows her. Mom's following her. Mom's chasing her because she's holding all the cards right now. We're reinforcing what's going on in the scene visually with the blocking as well. Very good.
Brought me into this world and you can take me out. I know. If you dare speak to me like that again, you ungrateful brat, I'm gonna... What? Humiliate me in front of everyone because I don't have that, because I quit.
Okay.
You don't mean it.
Yes, I do. I'm done living your dreams.
And we saved the best lines for last. And these are the ones that we're going to remember.
You only put me in gymnastics because you couldn't do it yourself.
Painful. Okay. She's taking the layers of clothing off. Mom's downstairs. All right. We are 8 minutes in with an 11-minute short. I am assuming we're going to be coming up on the climax pretty soon here. The rising action's pretty strong. Okay. I like the music too. Very peaceful. Good music choice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, Mama's getting it. So safe to say what we're witnessing here is a character arc with Mama. One that we were not anticipating on seeing because we thought this movie was about Claudia, the daughter, but we're actually seeing some things going on with Ma here as well. So this is no longer a story about just Claudia. This is now a relationship story about two characters with goals. Okay, we have two protagonists, essentially. Mom's feeding her face here. Okay. Jesus. Cheese and rice, Mama. Okay, so their relationship is at its worst. Claudia is rejecting her mother right now. Okay. She tosses the picture with her and her mother. And the trophies. Got it. Uh-oh. So we got two visual metaphors happening that's allowing us to do this beautiful thing called visual storytelling. So metaphor number one is the cake, okay? It's safe to assume if mommy doesn't want Claudia eating the cake, mommy also avoids eating this stuff. And we know this because right before she caved in and decided to eat it, she was going to throw it away. Okay? Mommy is not about this, but instead she gives in to her own urges. And it's safe to assume this is something mommy would never do, given how bad she was fighting it and how ravenous she's eating this cake, right? Because mommy's just like going all the way in on this cake, right? This is a character arc moment for mommy. We're seeing mom do something she would never do. She's doing it in private right now, but this is a big moment for mommy. And this cake is a metaphor essentially representing what mommy cares about most, right? Because she was weaponizing this against her daughter, essentially telling Claudia not to eat it, right? And now she's here doing something she told her daughter not to do, okay? So the cake is kind of a metaphor, and it's also action. She stuffs her face with cake. She doesn't just eat one slice. She eats the whole bloody cake. Entertaining to watch. It's interesting behavior. It's also dramatically meaningful. With Claudia, we have the same thing. Mommy gave Claudia this leotard here for her birthday. Okay, so this is also a visual metaphor for mommy. This leotard represents mom. For all intents and purposes. When she starts cutting the leotard, the implication is obvious. She's disposing of her relationship with her mother. She's doing away with her mother by cutting this leotard. Two visual metaphors back to back. And it's also safe to assume we are officially in the climax, okay? This is when things are at their emotional height. Pretty sure 9-10 minutes in and 11 minutes short. Yeah, we're in the climax.
What do you want?
I'm sorry.
You have something.
Thanks.
Oh. Okay, got the cuts there, the markers there. Nice show don't tell moment here. Oh, is that it? Yep. Written and directed by Amanda Gordon. Is that the YouTuber here on the channel? Very good job, Amanda. Okay, so a few things of note in the resolution here. Technically, we get an apology, right? We hear mother say she's sorry. We hear it. However, that's not very satisfying. That's not really enough when you're talking about this magical thing called visual storytelling, right? We need to see it. We need to see it with our eyeballs. In order for it to be effective, we need to see it through action in order for it to be effective. Film is a visual medium at the end of the day, right? So how do they show us that she's sorry? Says, I'm sorry.
Something.
And then we see the scars and we know what this represents, right? This represents Claudia's insecurities. This is a visual metaphor for everything that's going on with Claudia, okay? And in our final scene, we have a few layers going on. Mom's wiping Claudia's scars. By mommy wiping Claudia's scars, she's saying sorry. She's saying sorry through action. We can see that she's now taking care of Claudia. And also, this is the first time we have seen mommy do something to show her affection towards Claudia in action. Up to this point, we've seen them doing this. Okay, we haven't seen affection. So this scene allows us to see the transformation with mommy. Mommy is no longer the slave driver on Claudia. Mommy is now nurturing Claudia. She's now taking care of Claudia. She's now looking past superficial things like, how much do you weigh? Are you going to do good in gymnastics? Like, those are superficial things, right? Mommy's looking past that and she's now nurturing the deeper issues with her daughter, because that's what the cutting and the scars represent, the deeper issues. This is a visual metaphor of what's going on inside of Claudia. So when we see mommy wiping and taking care of her scars, this action is a visual representation of their relationship now. Mommy is more aware of the deeper needs. At the beginning of the film, it was about superficial stuff. At the end of the film, it's about nurturing her daughter on a deeper level. And that's the transformation for mommy. Okay? So there's a couple of layers going on here. We get to see I'm sorry in action. That's one layer. And the visual metaphors of what this action represents is the second layer. Okay, very good. And then we end it with physical affection. Aww, we love it, we love it, we love it, love it, we love it, we love it. Okay, this script was definitely workshopped. This is not the first draft. This is not the second draft. This is not the third draft. This is not the fourth draft. To get here where the storytelling is so efficient and so succinct, we're looking at draft 5 or draft 6 or draft 7. The acting in here, there was a little robotic at times.
Present time.
Like here.
That's a small piece.
I'm not really hungry.
I'm not really hungry. Good. So brutal. It's so savage, Mom. Terrible thing to say to your daughter.
Present time.
Present time.
Thanks, Mom.
I want you to wear it to practice tomorrow. It's very slimming.
I want you to wear it to practice tomorrow. It's very slimming. In here, you know, the acting for Mom is a little robotic. Mom can be a little robotic at points, but that's okay. That's totally doesn't. It's still decent, still good. And the same for Claudia. Claudia is good for the most part. There are some areas that are a little rough, but the acting overall, good, decent to good. So what you need for good, strong, dramatic storytelling, you need characters that are attempting to solve problems, okay? Both of these characters are attempting to solve problems. Claudia is attempting to solve her issue with her weight. And the things that she's doing are interesting and they're entertaining to watch and they're relatable. Interesting, entertaining, relatable. Okay. Well, I mean, she puts on like 3 layers of clothes here, right? She runs until she passes out. That's extreme. Interesting, entertaining. And then the cake eating scene too. This is very interesting to watch. It's very intense. And I'll just be honest with you guys. It's entertaining. It's entertaining to watch, right? It's relatable. It's dramatically meaningful, but it's also entertaining. Let's not forget we're making a film here. We're telling a story and it needs to be entertaining and engaging to watch. Mommy eating a whole ass cake here is very entertaining to watch. Mommy's goal is to take care of Claudia. Everything that Mommy has done up to this point is not working. Okay, so Mommy's problem is what she's doing to take care of Claudia, it's ineffective, resulting in Claudia bucking up against Mom, right? So Mommy has to evolve into something more effective. Mommy has to face her own demons in order to get her goal, which is to take care of Claudia. So both of our characters are trying to solve their problems and achieve their goals in different ways, but they're both active, okay? Claudia is active and her mother is active. Both of our characters are active, okay? Basic ingredients for good dramatic storytelling. Keep it interesting, keep it dramatic, keep it entertaining. Bro, when she was trying to sneak some cake, it was so stressful. One of the worst nightmares as a kid. 2.2K. Unbelievably good. This felt like a whole feature. The acting, the lighting, the sound mixing when she was trying to be quiet.